The coach here, welcoming you to another installment of Madden Ultimate Team. There's been a lot of talk leading up to this matchup, and it's finally here. But can it live up to all the hype?
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Late to Miles Sanders.
They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game?
And he's into the clear. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Andre Johnson. 83 yards, and the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call. On against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Lockett the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now a man who played baseball in Kansas City, Bo Jackson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
On second down now, it's Jackson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Kyle Duggar.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 7, Raiders 0.
They'll run with Jackson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson, and he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 19-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. Throwing is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Lockett the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard.
The Kansas City Chiefs 4-1 now following the stunning Week 5 loss at home to the Las Vegas Raiders. 40-32, and the loss snaps a franchise record 13-game winning streak going back to last season. Hadn't lost in 336 days. They had also beaten the Raiders 10 of 11 times. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Chase Young able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
A gain of
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Steps away. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll be taken down at the 26. That one good for 37 yards. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
To throw again on second down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Jackson from the shotgun. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
To throw again is Jackson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
3 buzz.
From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
48's the mic. You ain't going nowhere. Mike 48.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Intended for Jordan Reed.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
27-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go,
and this throw will be intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
10, Raiders 6.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Lockett the return. They juked him. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He'll find Metcalf. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability that Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end and went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. They run on first down with Jackson.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his
and he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Lockett the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
brings up
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 11 yards there, first down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
There defensively.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we got Mike.
Here's Sanders. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
13.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Lockett the return. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 41-yard line.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
They run again with Jackson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rolling to his right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
23 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2. At the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
They'll run again with Jackson. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Block at the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down 20-17. A little over 30 seconds remaining. They need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Jackson to throw. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing now is Jackson. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Incomplete. He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. One last shot for Jackson. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Final score, Raiders.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we
Hello and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is now over. It's time to play ball.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Mahomes firing complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's
right. That's the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Lockett the return. Twisting away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. Leading them out, the reigning MVP of the National Football League in his 3rd season now from Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
And no one can run the football like Lamar Jackson from the quarterback position. The most dynamic guy with the ball in his hands since probably Michael Vick. Got more accurate throwing the football each and every year at Louisville. But how about this one? A first-round pick in 2017, the number 32 pick in the first round. The last guy to do that at Louisville, Teddy Bridgewater, the same exact pick when he came out.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jack Youngblood. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He'll drop this underneath to Gurley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
Makes the score Steelers 10. Raiders.
Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10. At their
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. DK Metcalf, 77 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Todd Gurley and the offense, they get set and trot back out there now. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it'll be 3rd down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And again, it's Mahomes. And he finds Seals Jones complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And the Raiders have got him. Jack Youngblood in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. He'll buy some time right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. On third down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 47 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
That's good.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. It's 2nd and goal back to the 8-yard line now. Here's the rookie from Florida State. It's Cam Akers. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Lining up for the point.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him. Oh, that was a pretty route right there, because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Complete to Vance McDonald. It's a gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At their 48-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got Watkins on the out route. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's finished off by a Todd Gurley touchdown run. Block it, the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Lamar Jackson in the offense. Down 17-14. A minute 54 on the clock. They need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the 1st down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. find Metcalf. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On first down, it's Jackson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Here's Jackson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
On the stop.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. On second down, this is Jackson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And they will get the timeout. So 3 seconds remaining, and they can trot out the field goal unit and try to send this one to overtime. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming, and a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this one is right through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules remind us how.
Trapdoor's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. From the 36, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Steelers.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
In overtime.
A partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get...